My Survivor experience was so much more difficult than I ever expected it to be. But having said that, I loved every single second of my Survivor experience. When you're stripped down to your bare essentials and you only have yourself to rely on and your character and your inner strength, you realize just how strong the human spirit is and how much you actually can endure. Parts of my personality I didn't want to reveal in the beginning, and I don't think I ever did, which is part of my game plan. I knew that people were going to underestimate me because I was one of the youngest players, because I'm one of the smallest players, and I kind of used that to my advantage. In terms of who I aligned myself with, I think at that point in time it was people I clicked with, people I trusted, because as much as the saying goes, you can't trust anyone in Survivor, eventually you've got to trust someone. So for me, Jacques and Vanessa from the get-go, and Felicity, who unfortunately had to leave the game early, but those two people I trusted wholeheartedly and I had a good alliance with them. When Jacques left, I think it definitely left our tribe leaderless. We were completely headless, and I think we realized that Jacques had taken on that leadership role. He was physically incredibly strong. We missed his physicality, so from that point on we kind of did feel a little bit low. Absolutely hated the tribal council, sneaky, behind the back stuff. I absolutely dreaded it, and I think it's such a difficult situation to be in because you become like one little happy family and then you lose an immunity challenge and you have to go to tribal council and vote somebody off. So love the challenges, love the actual game, but absolutely hated the conniving and the maliciousness that came with that. It wasn't fun. I had quite a strange relationship with MXO because I loved him and I hated him all at the same time. He was incredibly funny and fun to be around, and he's an awesome guy. He really is a good guy. And then there's a side of MXO that's absolutely annoying and irritating. He farted, he burped, and spoke about sex all day long. I don't know if I can say this, but the man never wore underwear either. So he just wore his shorts, and yes, it was all on display for everyone to see, and it was not cool. So like, he definitely pushed my buttons in certain instances. The hidden immunity idol for me was like a yes moment. Van and I found it in like less than 3 minutes. It was like so quick, and we had the idol, and hey presto. We buried it quite far away, and we just shut up about it. We literally did not tell a single soul, and nobody knew. And I blindsided them, and Cindy went home. It was great. The advice that I would give to the guys who are still playing the game would just be very careful of the people that you trust and don't trust. Keep your options open at all times. And I think try and be loyal to somebody at some stage, because I think loyalty ultimately at some part of the game, I do think it wins the game. I think a lot of juries in the past have appreciated the fact that people are loyal. I'm hoping that there's going to be like a really good strategic mental player at the end of it.